Hello, my name is Addison Jackson, and today I'll be talking about a research facility called the Body Farm for my final project. So I chose this topic because starting this fall, I will be going to West Virginia University for a dual degree in forensic biology and forensic chemistry. So to start, the book. The book I read for this project is called Death's Acre by Dr. Bill Bass and John Jefferson. I found the book to be very interesting as each chapter goes through a hard case Dr. Bill Bass solved and how these cases led to the creation of the Body Farm. This is Dr. Bill Bass here. He will be turning 94 this August. The origin story of the Body Farm is pretty funny. At the University of Tennessee, Bass got in trouble when he stored a corpse in a janitor's closet for the night. He didn't have anywhere in the building that would be cold enough to house the body or remote enough. The university ended up granting him permission to create a body farm after this occurrence. So a body farm is a facility where bodies are put in different conditions to see how decomposition was affected. The bodies being kept in the dark, be exposed to different bugs, even put in a body of water. Any factor you think will play into decomposition, it probably will. A lot of people understand the idea that temperature and light will play in on how bodies decompose, but not a lot of people realize that your ethnicity, diet, and health can affect how your body decomposes as well. The body farm is super important in the advancement of forensic science. Body farms help scientists estimate the time of death using bugs, they help teach cadaver dogs how to sniff out dead bodies, and they help identify the changes that a body goes through during decomposition, and even help figure out how far into the process of decomposition DNA can be recovered. A student of Dr. Bill Bass figured out how to recover the fingerprints on a dead body even if the body was hard and the fingers were shriveled up through a body farm. The research found body farms have been used in courts to help acquit or convict individuals. So the connection to class I found is similarity in blowflies. Blowflies are the most common bugs to be found on a dead body. If you've ever heard of maggots being on a corpse, blowflies are the one whose the eggs turn into maggots. When a body is in a warm region or when the temperature rises, blowflies will rush to the body and lay eggs. They lay eggs in any available warm orifice they can find. These locations can be things such as wounds, nostrils, the mouth and ears, and this is why often when a dead body is found days after death, the face is almost completely gone. The blowflies wait until a favorable condition is available and then they reproduce, and since they don't live very long, they only have one round of offspring and then die. So there is a couple issues that stem from the body farm. You're still learning about what happens after death, but due to the body farm Dr. Bill Bass created, we know a lot more than we did even 50 years ago. But there have been some ethical issues around the body farm. In the book, it was mentioned that some groups consider the body farm to be inhumane. There was a scandal when an unclaimed body was donated to the body farm, and later on it was found out that it was the body of a veteran. There was almost a court case about this where the body farm could have been shut down. Some people have been concerned about the smell of the body farm, but an experiment that Dr. Bill Bass at the body farm did revealed that you had to be within 6 feet of a decomposing body to smell it. And then at the beginning of the body farm's creation, there was an issue with funding. Bass had to buy all the materials needed himself, and he didn't have a lot of money, so he bought the cheapest materials he could find. However, there was a book published by Patricia Cornwell called The Body Farm, and since then the facility's popularity has skyrocketed and so has the funding. There's an issue with the accuracy of results as well. Each donated cadaver is unique in multiple ways through things such as diet, health issues, weight, height, etc. No two people are exactly the same, so the sample sizes and experiments are very small. A lot of different factors go into the way the body decomposes, ranging from diet to the region. So each body decomposes in a different way, and it's hard, almost impossible, to replicate the same experiment twice. There are some similarities between dead bodies, but there are a lot of differences as well. So scientists and courts are sometimes skeptical of the results from the body farm. Lastly, the idea of a body farm also gets a bad reputation. A lot of people immediately feel grossed out by the idea of a place where a dead body is strung out and allowed to rot. Some people who are concerned with how dead bodies are treated, whether it be through religious reasons or cultural reasons, feel offended by the body farm. There was a protest group in Tennessee that went to the state legislation to try and shut down the original body farm. But the fact is, body farms have been proven to be very valuable to help police officers, courts, and medical examiners. Body farm has led through breakthroughs that have helped convict killers, acquit innocent people, and identify bodies to help grieving families find closure. So why should we be interested in the body farm? Like I said, the body farm has had an immense impact on our day-to-day lives. We now know what happens after death. We know how to get fingerprints off a shriveled up body. We know how long it's been since a person died just by looking at the puddle of goop beneath them or the bugs on the body. We know how a dead body will act in water and how body farms assist in teaching cadaver dogs to sniff out human corpses. and identify how phases change through decomposition and how far into decomposition DNA can be recovered. So what changed, challenged, or confirmed my thinking about this topic? I already knew a lot about the field of forensic science due to taking a college class on it back in sophomore year. However, I had only heard about the body farms before. I never knew anything more than that they were a thing. I learned a lot from this project about how body farms came to be and the advancements in science that they have led to. So here are some body farm locations. The main one is University of Tennessee, indicated in white. That was the original one. There's also a body farm in the Western California University, Texas State University, Sam Houston State University, and Southern Illinois University, as well as Colorado Mesa University and the University of Florida. Worldwide, there is a body farm in Canada and Australia, and there is a pig cadaver body farm in England. There is talk about a body farm opening up in India, but no plans have been made to carry out the idea. Here are my works cited. And then I didn't want to include any graphic photos, so I've chosen two videos you guys can check out.